there's an absence of a way to measure how far away the developer of the product is from the actual intended end user. And so, ladies and gentlemen, today, for the first time, I have the global unveiling of a new international system of measurement that I've dubbed the Ulwick. And this is a measure of the psychographic and the demographic distance between the developer of a product or service and its intended user. And I've very specifically, the unit, the individual Ulwick, is defined as the amount of experience and information one engineer can absorb in one day spent acting in the role of the user. It's the UK, it's the Ulwick. And I fully intend and expect everyone to start using this across the innovation industry as the new measure. And it's an important measure because I think this is where the miscommunication happens. The developers, the engineers, truly believe they know what the end user wants. And the further away, the more Ulwicks away they are from the intended end user, the less likely that they are actually able to know these things. So let me give you some examples of scale. A software developer writing software development tools, very small distance between those two people, 1 Ulwick apart. These are all, by the way, projects I've done with Strategyn. Number 2, a software developer creating products for software procurement professionals. So these are people that just buy software. And this, again, further away, it's 1,000 Ulwicks or 1 hecto Ulwick. Is that right? No, it's 100. Sorry, 100 Ulwicks is 1 hecto Ulwick. Because in my experience, we had to get developers and engineers to sit down for several months to truly understand what it was like to be someone procuring software and really get inside their head. And so that was the process that we literally had to go through. I went through it myself. I know what it's like to be a software procurement person now. It's particularly insidious at Microsoft because we don't ever buy any software. We just go and we pick up whatever we want. We don't even know how much it costs. And so he says, oh yeah, SQL Server, love it. Grab it off the shelf, take it home. It's a $20,000 product. We have no idea of what it's like to be someone who's really struggling over how much money to spend on this and all those kinds of things. And so it's even more insidious because we're a bunch of developers who play with software all the time. We have no idea what it costs. So that's a hecto Ulwick. Now moving further and further away, I've dealt with recent computer science graduates, so 22, 23-year-old kids, developing software to connect and manage mainframe computers. This one was hilarious because the people that were managing, anyone worked with mainframes in here? Yeah, exactly. It's all old people that are working with mainframes. They're trying to manage them, and they've been doing this. They literally have been doing their jobs longer than the developer's been alive. And so these kids want to do asynchronous this and Java that and web services that, and the old people are like, look, man, I just need to connect this thing up to another database. Just give me that. I don't even know what a web service is. And they ignore him, and we ship a bunch of crap that nobody wants. And we do a very poor job of managing mainframes. So that one, again, another project worked on with Strategyn. It was an interesting one. And then, and that's a kilo Ulwick, so 1,000 Ulwicks distance between those two. And then just for completeness of scale, the last example, we go to the peta Ulwick, or 1 times 10 to the 15th. This is my mom's favorite example that she uses when she wants to describe somebody who has no idea what they're talking about, which is a male gynecologist. So as you think about this challenge, as you think about the potential for miscommunication and the very insidious nature of trying to agree on what the customer is and who you're targeting, think about the Ulwick. And not just Tony Ulwick, but think about my new international system of measurement called the Ulwick and use it in your day-to-day conversation.